Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of WASDPod. I'm your host Keith.
And I'm Bryan.
And we are your hosts for this show. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
We finally didn't scuff the intro.
Yeah. It's so much more proper and formal.
We are so professional at this. We are so good.
Dude. So, what's the money for the other two podcasts?
So we're late for this podcast again, as usual. This podcast has never been on time, actually.
Yeah.
Like, we're
Sadly.
always like, yeah, it's around 2 weeks, but it's never been 2 weeks. It's always been more than 2 weeks because we're bad at our jobs.
I know, right?
But yeah, your weeks have been very busy, and I've been very busy too, actually.
Yeah.
I think you've been busier than I am. Preparing.
Yeah, I have deadlines to like, I have to submit my work during the deadlines.
Mhm.
And it's for my internship, sadly.
Sadly, I thought you were excited.
Yeah, no, because sadly because we can't get the podcast in time.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're never on time.
Mm-hmm.
And then for me, I actually went to Korea for a week. It was fun.
Balling.
It was fun. I went skiing. Skiing was pretty cool. It was so tiring though. Like, the going down process is super fun
Yeah.
for like that 10 seconds that you actually go down. And then you
Wait,
have to...
what? It was 10 seconds.
No, it's more than that. But then you have to climb up for like 5 minutes. And it's super tiring because the shoes you have to wear are so heavy and so uncomfortable. And then the actual like ski thingies that you step in on your foot, they're so heavy and you have to carry it up.
Wait, they're like, is it during winter? So that means everything is like super thick.
Yeah, it's winter season in Korea. It's not snowing, but there's snow.
Good enough. It's good enough.
I mean, it's good enough that you can ski.
Yeah. Wait, don't you guys have like there was this, I don't know what is it called, like the benches that go up the hill.
Oh, but those are
Yeah.
only if you really go to the top, like the very top, the summit.
So you went to the budget one.
Yo, dude, okay, look, I've never skied in my life. I'm not gonna risk tumbling down and rolling down, you know?
I mean, it's good experience, right?
If I die, I'm not sure it's an experience.
If
But yeah, I have to say
Sounds
though,
fun.
I hated the Korean food. I think Korean food is absolute dog shit. It's so bad.
Oh boy.
I've been to so many countries and Korean food is easily the worst one.
Wow.
Worst cuisine.
Okay.
Big words, big words.
Yeah,
I
very
stand
big
by
words.
it.
You're gonna get some Keith backlash
Oh my god,
on that.
some random Korean's gonna be listening to this and be like, the fuck he's talking
Yeah,
about my
stan
food?
Korean food, bro.
The fuck?
I stand.
Alright. We should get into the news.
Yep.
First bit of news is a bit of a not gaming related, but it's a gaming company.
Yep.
Specifically Sony. They unveiled their PlayStation 5 logo.
Yes.
Gee, what an excitement.
I have seen some news about the PS5 logo.
People are so upset about that because they think they should have just taken the old PS2 logo and then flipped the two. That would have been so smart.
Someone did a meme on like the PS5 logo where they put it, the PS4 logo, they put it on Photoshop.
Uh-huh.
And then they take out the text tool, they put it on the PS4 logo,
Uh-huh.
erase the 4, put a 5.
It's the exact same. So
Yeah, I was like, what?
they didn't change anything, which is a bit
Yeah.
annoying. So here's the funny thing though, because they revealed the logo at CES, right? Consumer
Yeah.
Electronic Showroom or whatever nonsense. And then basically, like, you think that everyone gets excited when they see the PS5 logo, right? They're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
they're gonna unveil the PS5. The thing about CES is that why the hell would you unveil the PS5 at CES when you can unveil it at your own showroom reveal or whatever? Because you know, like,
their own show, right?
yeah, every company has it nowadays. Like Apple, Samsung, they never reveal their new products at CES.
Yeah.
They always reveal it at their own event. So Sony would reveal the PS5 at their own event. So you know what they did? They unveiled the PS5 logo. They got everyone super excited. Everyone's like crowding they got their cameras out, and then they fucking roll out a car. And then Sony's like, here's the PS5 logo. Oh yeah, we're making a car.
What? Okay, was that the actual like the keynote for that?
Yeah, that's what happened. I'm not kidding. That's actually what happened. They
I didn't
revealed.
watch the actual thing, so I don't know.
They revealed the PS5 logo and then they rolled out a car. And then they're like, yeah, we've been working on this cool electric car. And then it's not for sale. It's just we're testing stuff. But yeah, it's a cool car. And then everyone's like, you know? No, everyone goes, what? At first, and then they go, no PS5.
Yeah, I mean, I bet it was pretty bad for like the journalists. They were like, all they have to do is report like, PlayStation has unveiled their new PS5 logo.
Yeah.
No news about the PS5.
No PS5. They're like so pissed. They're like,
Yeah.
God damn it. They got us all excited. We pulled out our cameras ready to see the new PS5.
Yeah. So that's why I kept on seeing PS5 logo unveiled on like all of the games journalists like websites. But I didn't actually get to see the PS5 itself. It was just like PS5
Yeah, there was
logo.
no PS5. They were just like, here's the logo. We make a car.
Yeah, my goodness.
It's pretty funny. But they also revealed some interesting numbers. They revealed that the PS4 has sold 104 million units, which is a lot. Like, that's actually a lot.
Yeah, what does Xbox have to say?
I know, right? I mean,
that's a lot.
that is a lot. And the highest selling console ever is the PS2, which sold 158 million units.
Aw, poor Xbox. Feels bad, man.
So the PS4 will most likely not overtake the PS2. At this point, everyone knows the PS5 is gonna come out. Nobody's gonna buy a PS4. It looks so stupid. Like, if you buy a PS4 now, like, come on, man.
What do you mean? The PS5 looks stupid as well.
That's so true.
Let's hope that it doesn't actually look like that.
If it actually looks like the renders that I've seen, I'll be so disappointed because it looks like a fucking weird Radio Shack, and like, I hate it. I hate it so much. I know some people like it. I hate it.
Yeah, it has that retro feel, but it was that ugly kind of retro.
Yeah, it's not for me. But Sony did say that the PS5 will support 8K graphics.
Ooh.
I don't know who is going to be playing PS4 games on an 8K TV. You have to be like pretty insane.
You have to be pretty rich.
Yeah, you have to be. You do have to be pretty rich. I mean,
feels bad.
And they're also gonna include SSDs for the first time. I think this is the first time a console's gonna include an SSD, right? Cause which is gonna be so good because
I haven't. Yeah.
Hard drives are so bad.
Yeah, especially when it comes to loading times.
Loading times are awful on consoles.
I know, right?
Like, cause when I played Tekken 7 on PC and then I go to PS4, just to load a stage is like 3 times slower. It's so bad. I hate the hard drives in consoles. Yeah. So having SSDs right out of the gate is pretty good. Yeah. Said that it will most likely release at the end of 2020, I think, is what they said.
End of 2020?
Yeah, closer to the end of 2020.
So that means both of the giants will be coming out this year.
I mean, they have to, right? You can't if you have one ahead of the other in terms of years, that's gonna have a huge dip in your sales. Because everyone wants the next gen console.
Yeah, so they have to pick.
It's like they have to make the choice hard for the consumer. Which one do you want? Get it now.
Yeah, get it now. We have a sale. Damn, dude.
It's most likely gonna cost quite a lot from what I heard. I think it's like I heard it might be around $700 US dollars. That's a lot, which is like double of the regular PS4, I think.
Yeah.
So not the PS4 Pro. I think the PS4 Pro is more expensive than that, but yeah, it's gonna be double of the regular PS4. Which is still gonna be like maybe like $200 or $300 more than PS4 Pro. I think it's like $300 more than PS4 Pro.
I mean, it better be worth the money.
Yeah, it better be.
Yeah, it's next gen, bro.
It's gonna be using AMD hardware, not surprisingly.
Yeah. Because
all consoles always do. But yeah, I mean, that's not much news on PS5 because they debated us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright. Next bit of news. This one is crazy. This is insane. A 360Hz monitor was announced by Asus and Nvidia. To me, I can't reasonably see why anybody would want or afford this.
I don't see. To me, I think that's a bit too much. Like 240 hertz is insane. Like,
so the thing about refresh rate is that there's depreciating returns. If you go from 60 to 120, it's a huge jump, right? It's not even close. But then you go from 144 to 240, and a lot less people notice the difference.
Yeah, that's the problem. There was this comparison on CS:GO actually. They compared 30, 60, 144. I'm not sure, 120 or 144, and then 240. And the difference between the 144, 120, and the 240 is there's barely any difference.
Yeah, the depreciating returns. So it's like, unless you are really picky, like you are a professional esports player, the regular person should never be buying this. I can't see any reason that anyone would want to get this.
Yeah.
They did say that it's made for esports, so maybe that makes sense.
Yeah. So if it's made for esports, then maybe they'll only sell it to like those companies that host esports games where players can actually use those monitors.
Or like esports teams that have esports houses.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, so it has G-Sync, so even if it drops from like 360 to like 270 or something, the screen tearing won't be too bad because of G-Sync.
It's not like you're gonna notice.
No, not really. But maybe they can. I don't know.
Maybe.
My eyes are not good enough to even probably tell that big of a difference from 144 to 240.
Yeah.
But it's insane. There's no price given. I can't imagine how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah, if it's only the refresh rate, that means it's probably gonna be full HD, right?
I think so. You can't make it any more than full HD, right?
I doubt so.
Can you imagine a quad HD 360 hertz?
Yeah, you can barely even find like quad HD 144.
Yeah.
Like, and that's pretty expensive.
All the 240 hertz are like 1080p only.
Yeah.
Here's the problem though. How many the people who are buying this also need to have PCs that can push their game to 360 frames.
Yeah.
Otherwise they're not taking advantage of it. So you have to have a crazy rig and then you have this crazy monitor. So it's clearly not made for like your average gamer. Even your above average gamer probably wouldn't be using this or even taking advantage of it.
Like those people with high-end specs, they probably like cap at about 240.
Right.
I think it's pretty hard to even go above that. And like you said, there's like what's this depreciating value there.
Yeah, it's not worth, because when you pay double, right, for something that's 2 times as better, you get the value there. But then the higher you get, you're paying double the amount for maybe 10% better performance. That's where is it worth it for the high-end consumers? Maybe. But not for most people, I think. Oh, it is 1080p. It's a 24.5-inch 1080p monitor. Yeah, it's crazy.
I know, right?
That's gonna be insane. I can't imagine how much it'll cost.
I think it'll cost about like, I'm calling it a 1.4.
1.4K?
Yeah.
See, 240 hertz monitors are already like 1K.
Okay, well, double.
I'm gonna guess double the amount. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
2.8.
So actually, I listened on Marquez's podcast.
Yeah.
Basically, he said he talked to the Asus guys, and while they've made this 360 hertz monitor, what their end goal is to aim for 1000 hertz.
Ooh.
First off, I don't know what PC you have to be running to get your game to 1000 frames.
I think at this point they're just testing out tech.
They are. I mean, that's what CES is for, right? A lot of the stuff at CES is never going to be sold.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So yeah. But that's the 360 hertz monitor. That's pretty crazy.
Next,
Bryan, are you excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake?
I
am sort of excited.
I'm really excited because this was the Final Fantasy that I have played the most.
Oh, as a kid?
Excluding the Cydia,
See, okay, so first off, we know the release date. It's It's been announced. It's been announced to be March 3rd. So not that long from now.
That's pretty close. Oh, damn, but it's like a PS4 exclusive, right?
No, it's coming to PS4 first. It's coming to other platforms in 2021.
Oh my god, what?
You know what? If you want to play it, I can get the game and I can loan you my PS4.
What? I mean, don't you have to play Tekken?
I play Tekken on my PC.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
so if you want to, I can like pay for half the game and you can pay for half because I want to play it too. And then if you can just loan my PC and my PS4 and you can just play it. Like I don't mind.
Yeah.
I barely touch my PS4 anymore.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Actual feels bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise you have to wait till 2021. It's crazy.
Yeah, which is insane. And by 2021, I'll be like playing like Halo Infinite. Yeah.
So the game I heard is episodic. So the whole game doesn't come out immediately, right?
It doesn't.
Oh, that's so annoying. I hate it when they do that. I hated it when they did that with Hitman, and I hate it when they do it with this.
I guess I'm okay with it.
Yeah, if you don't mind episodic, I hate episodic.
Yeah, I don't mind because for them, I think it's like a good business plan.
It is.
Well, to me at least.
Yeah, it is.
Because you get player retention, and that's great.
You get player retention, and also you get more time, basically. Yeah.
You get way more time to polish the other parts.
Yeah. The problem is a game like this, everyone already knows how it goes. So
yeah. We just want to see how different the combat is.
Yeah.
Like
we want to see how Aerith dies again.
Okay. You do not have to remind me.
Get ready. Are you ready to cry again? From the time you cried as a kid?
Feels bad, dude.
Actual feels bad. They made her so pretty too.
I think it got even worse when I understood the game.
Oh.
Like back then, I didn't really understand. But then when you played a game and your brain develops, you have like a more complex thinking and you get all these feels.
You feel for the character.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I hate that they made her so pretty in this remake because it's like everyone is commenting like they made her so beautiful and you have to watch her die again.
Man, I'm so glad the Tifa backlash also ended.
Oh, the Tifa's boobs thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. They definitely nerfed her boobs, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's fine.
Okay.
They gave her a new sports bra. I know people don't like that. I like that. It's more practical.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
If you're gonna be fighting, you don't want those two things to be like... Because Tifa is very, blessed. So when she's fighting, if you don't have a tough sports bra, it's gonna be hard.
Sponsored by Nike.
Sponsored by Nike. Yeah.
Goddamn.
So there actually was a leak recently.
Yeah, I don't understand the leak.
I barely even heard about it, but because I didn't want to read anything about it, that's why. But I think a demo of the game came out and someone like went into the source code and they could get the entire thing. Like they went through the entire maybe not the actual game, but they went through the data of the game. So they started leaking a lot of stuff. So people were like, if you don't want to hear anything Final Fantasy, get off Twitter or something because someone might be saying something. So that happened for like a few days and I think it's passed now, but yeah,
Wait, I just realized the unreleased demo was what we played. Or what I played.
What you played, yeah. You played it at GameStart when we were there.
Yeah, so was that like the first time?
I'm not sure. That's the thing. I don't know what demo they're talking about.
Yeah.
Is there a demo? Maybe there is a demo on the it's an unreleased full demo for the game.
Yeah, it's an unreleased full demo.
I don't understand what that means. Yeah, so data miners will all go for it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if it's the demo I played because the demo I played at GameStart last year, it was pretty fun. I'm not sure if that's the demo they're talking about. Are there other demos?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. It might be that demo. I don't know how they would obtain that though.
Yeah.
It's just the hacker hands.
Yeah, the news are pretty recent too.
Look, the information that they leak could totally be fake. Like you don't know because you can't confirm it. But you know, if you don't want to hear anything, then don't look at the stuff obviously that came out. Yeah, I mean, look, if you've played the game, you already know how most of the game goes, so it's probably not a big deal. But they did leak that it's very almost confirmed that a PC port is coming through the data they dig through.
Yeah.
So I think that's good news.
That already, so
that's good news for the people who want the PC version. Not me, because I don't care that much. If I get on PS4, I'm not gonna get on PC.
I mean, what if they release like a 4K
I don't have a 4K monitor, man.
Yeah, it's the demo I played is the demo that
I hit my table.
It's the demo that was leaked.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was the demo they were talking about. Damn, I'm honored.
You played the demo that got the stuff leaked.
Yeah. I want to believe that it was the first time that they showed the demo to the world.
Oh, at GameStop?
I got it firsthand. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if it was. It might have been one of the first. I don't know if it was the first.
Yeah. Man.
I couldn't even get a picture. I want to take a picture, and then the guy was like, hey, no pictures.
Yeah. The guy was like, hey, no pictures, man. And I was like, Instagram story that shit, bro. Instagram story. Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, dude. I was also trying to Instagram story it. I was gonna be like, hey, because I went in earlier, right? I went in before all of you guys because I had my pass. So I was like, oh, Final Fantasy 7. I wanted Instagram story, and then I wanted to take a picture and send to you as well, which I managed to do from the back because the back doesn't show anything. But when I tried to Instagram story, the guy was like, hey, you can't do that.
You can't take photos here.
Hey kid, you put that phone down. Man. Delete the video. But yeah, I'm decently excited, mostly because of Tifa. So
I want to see how they buffed her, dude. Like
how they buffed her? They nerfed. Oh.
No, because every single character has different animations now. They have like their own limit breaks and stuff.
They made both the girls so pretty.
Yeah.
They made Aerith and Tifa so pretty.
So I want to
It's ridiculous how good looking they are.
Yeah. I want to see how much the animation has developed. I mean, the graphics, like that's a given.
I mean, how many years has it been? When was Final Fantasy VII released?
I have no idea.
Hella long ago. Let's look at it.
Yes.
It was released in 1997.
Dude, this thing is older than I am.
It's older than me too. I mean, you're a boomer.
Okay.
So. I'm bringing it back, boys.
Wow. Okay.
Brian's a boomer.
Damn. Feels bad, man.
Actual feels bad.
Only 2 years above and I'm a boomer. What? Pretty sure I'm a millennial.
Come on.
No, I mean the
so
same
1997.
generation.
That's like wait, that's not 13 years. What the fuck am I talking about? That's 23 years.
Yeah, holy crap. That's
23 years
so
of development. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you imagine just comparing it again now? Crazy. Once the game comes out, people are gonna make like those comparison videos side by side of the same scene.
I mean,
and it's not even gonna be close.
I mean, those graphics, I used to think they were HD. Like when I first saw World of Warcraft trailer, holy crap, I was
holy shit, they are so sharp.
Yeah,
they look so real.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Real. I'm like, wait. Do they know?
It's ridiculous.
Even Minecraft
so funny to look
lighting.
back. Look, we're gonna look back in like 30 years and say the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna
in 30 years they will have perfected like the
AR.
and they will have crossed over the uncanny valley already. They will make picture perfect humans and we won't even distinguish them from real life.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna look back and be like, we thought that was realistic.
Yeah, we don't even need actors, dude.
Detroit becomes human looks so shit. What the hell?
Yeah. But Detroit actually becomes human.
Alright. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's Final Fantasy VII.
Next one is Apple is working on a $5,000 gaming Mac.
Now this is just a rumor. We don't know if this is confirmed. Yeah, it's a rumor.
It sounds believable.
It's a crazy rumor. It's actually insane if it's true.
But it sounds
and right now I'm inclined to not believe it because I don't think Apple needs to be in this space. And I think even they think that they don't need to be in this space.
They try to
personally.
shoot with their Mac Pros.
I mean, the Mac Pro right now is crazy good.
I know,
Like,
right?
It's also crazy expensive. If you max it out on their site right now,
Yeah.
it's like 100 grand.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's close to 100 grand. So it's insanely expensive.
So have you heard more about the rumors about the
rumor-
$5,000
no, actually.
gaming Mac?
No, I just looked at the article and I was like, oh, what? They're gonna make I saw it on Twitter actually.
Oh,
I was like, what?
okay.
Yeah, so the rumor is that they could be working on either a PC, like a whole computer, or a large screen gaming laptop. So they just recently released their MacBook Pro 16-inch, which is their newest MacBook.
Yeah.
And so maybe they could be doing a 16-inch gaming laptop. I really don't
doubt
think this
so.
is happening. Yeah.
I doubt so.
The rumors say that they'll unveil it at WWDC. I
Uh-huh.
don't believe it.
In-
Not even for a second.
In my opinion, I think Linux runs better games than Mac.
Then Mac. Okay, so I've had a MacBook Pro, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I do have a MacBook Pro, it's just not with me because
Okay.
I left it in Korea because I'm an idiot. But anyways,
Alright.
I've tried to play a certain few games. Mainly, I've played Super Hot on the MacBook Pro,
Yeah?
and I've played I don't know what I've played a few games.
Okay.
Oh, I've tried to play Osu. So the thing about Osu is that they don't really like Mac. So no, it's not that they don't really like Mac. Mac doesn't like them. So they're not really supported.
Okay.
When I played Super Hot, it ran okay. Like it kept the constant 60 if you lower the settings.
Alright.
But here's the problem with Apple. They like quietness. They like their computers to be extremely quiet. So the way
Ooh.
most PCs work is they have a constant RPM on their fans, right?
Uh-huh.
And then when things get too hot, then they ramp up the RPM
Yeah.
so that it cools down, and then they turn down the RPM. How Apple works is the fans are off. The fans are off until it gets too hot, so it's already too late. Your CPU and GPU are already throttling, right?
Yeah.
Then they'll turn it to max, and it'll be hella loud. And then once it goes down, and then it'll shut the fans off again. It won't try to keep it cool, which is so annoying
Okay.
because it always starts up once it's already too late,
Uh-huh.
and I hate it. It's so bad.
I did not know that was a feature. I just
Well,
thought
it's not really a feature. It's just the way they are.
I just thought they were quiet.
No. They intentionally make it
Oh
that
my
way.
God.
That's why Macs are usually so quiet.
Does it happen? Does it work the same for the iMacs?
I believe so.
I see. Because when I do some rendering on the iMac back in my other school, they were super quiet. Like I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, I think it's also because the fans in the iMac are pretty good from what I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, there was a lot of
The-
fans. So
The Mac Pro, the one that just released,
yeah.
apparently the fans are amazing.
Oh,
Like they actually keep the computer super cool and it's hella quiet.
damn.
Yeah. The only problem is there's no sort of dust filtration.
Oh,
Like you see the grills, the holes.
Yeah.
There's no filter, so dust will get in quite easily.
Oh, they should get those like what's this? Those filters for like computer cases. Like those.
That would be
those
super
grills.
smart. I
Yeah.
don't know why they don't put a filter, but
I know, right?
I guess. I don't know if you've seen how the Mac Pro is assembled. There are
Uh-huh.
no cables.
What?
There are no cables. The
cables?
CPU and the CPU block is attached to it.
Oh.
The GPU. I don't know if you've seen a video
I've seen
of
it.
it.
I've seen it.
disassembled.
I went to their website. I was scrolling through their.
Oh yeah, it opens up,
Yeah, it
right?
opens
Then
up.
it shows. So that's actually how it looks. And the thing about that is you need a very specialized motherboard to do that.
Yeah.
And it's very expensive. Very, very expensive to do no cables.
My goodness.
Which you can actually attach cables. I think I saw a Dave video where he removed the GPU
Okay.
and he put in his own RX GPU and it worked perfectly fine.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, to do something like that is very expensive, and that's what you're really paying for as well.
Yeah.
It's not cheap to do what they did. Like, can you imagine your PC without any cables right now?
I know, right?
How amazing would it be?
It's like so. It's like so modular.
the GPUs are attached in there, and there's nothing sticking
Yeah,
out
you
of
can
the
just
front.
like just stick your GPU in like
It's-
just.
it's
Yonk it
actually
out.
insane.
Yeah.
Like it is.
And the case is just like just pull it out straight up.
Yeah.
My God.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would like if Apple even came to the the
Yeah.
gaming market. Because here's the thing. Apple recently confirmed that their deal with Nvidia, or maybe Nvidia confirmed it, but Apple and Nvidia are not partners anymore. They haven't liked each other for years, and it's only recently I think their contract ended or whatever. So it's over.
Okay.
And now, which is why Apple has been working with AMD for so long.
I see.
So when you are a gamer, right?
Okay.
When you get an Nvidia card, there's so many things that come with an Nvidia card that you can't get on an AMD card.
Yeah.
Even if they are the same performance.
Definitely.
You don't get GeForce experience. You don't get G-Sync, which is better than FreeSync. It's proven. There's
way
a lot of
better.
things. Yeah, it's way better. The drivers are better as well. They're more stable. And there's more support for Nvidia than there is for AMD.
Yeah. I can get that.
So there's going to be so many issues when you come to this space without backing from Nvidia.
Yeah. So
You don't get CUDA support, which is huge for if you use like stuff that can use it like Adobe products.
yeah,
So
when I use it for my when you render CUDA on After Effects, it goes insanely fast. Like, damn.
so yeah. And you do 3D stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sure it takes advantage of CUDA as well.
Definitely. But
Yeah.
now take advantage of RDX cores.
You flexing,
Okay,
bitch. I don't have an RDX card,
let's
you bitch.
let's get back to it.
But yeah, $5,000 for an Apple computer is not surprising. $5,000 for a gaming Apple computer, I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I could believe it. Because like Apple pulled off all this like expensive BS. I'm like, 5,000. It's not that much.
The thing is, most gamers don't have $5,000. You know,
they have like what, less than 3,000.
Yeah, they have less than 3,000. They're building even if you get a really high end system like yours is actually a really high end system.
Yeah. And I got it for what? 2.3?
Yeah, 2.3 thousand, and that's in Singapore dollars. Don't forget this 5,000 is US dollars potentially.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's gonna be crazy.
It needs to come with some like AMD bridge or something to link it up.
The PC price that you have to match is gonna it's no question it will outdo the Mac. That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
If you match the specs in terms of price, the PC will always outperform the Mac. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Mac is just, you have a premium to that. But there's a few that you're obviously paying for Mac OS, you're paying for their software optimization, you're paying for Mac OS stability, which is, I can confirm, is way better than Windows. I fucking hate Windows.
Okay.
So, but it still doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. And esports doesn't seem like... I don't think esports would buy into the whole
Yeah,
Mac
I think
business
they
as
would
well.
rather buy the 360 Hz monitor than the 5,000.
That's a good way to run it back.
I think they'll do that instead.
Yeah. To me, it doesn't, and I don't think will ever make sense.
Yeah. I think Mac should just keep it with their own...
The high-end professional use.
Yeah, high-end professional use, definitely.
Yeah.
They should just...
I don't know. Yeah, that's
stick
just
to
me.
their own water. It's gonna take a lot
Alright.
to step into other territories.
Especially since Windows has had it and Nvidia has had it for
Yeah.
so many years, decades. And Apple, if they just jump into the space now, they're at a huge disadvantage. And at that price point, no one in their head is going to buy it.
Yeah.
Because the people who are gamers already hate Mac. most likely.
Okay. I have to agree with that.
Yeah. So, like,
Yeah.
I'm like one of those few people that I like multi-platform. I don't mind Mac. I quite like Mac, actually. And I like PC enough that I would use it.
Yeah.
But because there's just some stuff you can't do on Mac that you can do on PC.
Yeah,
But yeah, most gamers already talk shit about Mac anyway.
I've used Mac for 2 years straight. When I was in the other college, because they only
Did you
had,
like it?
I think it was okay,
I like Mac OS.
but if I
It's
wanted
very
to,
stable.
yeah, if I wanted to use for like, let's say, like just for leisure use, like gaming and all that, definitely not the right choice.
No, it's not the right choice.
But if I would choose on whether it will boost my production, it's definitely Linux, Mac, and Windows.
Right.
Yeah, it's always this. So
Look, if you could get a Mac Pro right now for free,
whoa,
for what?
high
Would
end
you use it?
Okay, I
Look,
think the
even
low
base
end is
model
already good
probably-
enough.
Even the base model is good. It's way better.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
definitely.
you live with the Mac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so but for gaming it wouldn't make sense at all.
Yeah, it just wouldn't make sense.
Especially since most games don't support
Mm-hmm.
Mac as well. Like Tekken doesn't even run on Mac because it's not supported.
Yeah, not
And
a lot
like
of stuff is
Osu has a
supported
lot
on
of
Mac.
issues. Yeah,
Yeah, also.
it's just hard. Alright. I don't know. I don't believe it. That's my opinion.
I'm gonna believe it because it has a nice price tag. Okay, before we talk about the next topic, let's just do the Ryzen one.
Okay,
first,
okay.
Since it's better flowing, because it's kind of weird if we talk.
We
about
should
this.
leave that for closer to the end.
Yeah. So the new Ryzen 4000 series and their Nvidia killing GPU. Okay.
I actually haven't seen this news.
Okay, I am pretty shocked that they already came out with a 4000. Because I remember...
Because it comes out every year, right? Does it?
It comes out every 2 years.
Every 2 years?
Surprising.
Oh, they're early.
Okay, actually, I don't even know. Okay, when was the 2700 released? Okay, I need to
I'm
look this
pretty
up.
sure it's every year.
Okay.
Last year
2700
was... Yeah, I think so.
release date. Okay, the 2700X release date was on...
2700X?
It was
That was
released
2
on
years ago, right?
2018. Okay.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Last year was the 3000 series.
Yeah, last year was the 3000 series.
So it's every year.
Holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah.
And-
And the thing is, they've been killing the market too.
Yeah, they've been pricing it at such an affordable price, which
It's
made
so
me
good.
swap.
And it has amazing performance as well.
Yeah, the performance to value.
Price to performance.
Yeah. The ratio that it is, it's so much better than what
Intel has.
Intel is giving.
Yeah.
And that caused me to switch over from my Intel over to the Ryzen 2700X.
It caused a lot of people too as well.
Yeah, even the 3700X, like even though it was released on the same day, I didn't really have money to buy it. So I bought a 2700X instead. But it was
Actually,
still
that's the
good.
same. I'm the same boat as you. I didn't have the money to buy the 3rd gen one, so I just bought a Ryzen 7 2700.
So I was like, yeah, and that's the thing. It still runs so well.
It runs incredible.
Yeah. And now they're I mean, it was pretty disappointing that they released their GPU last year, but the price they gave for their GPU and the
It's actually well priced.
yeah, compared to what Nvidia is giving.
They were
So-
competing.
Mhm.
But to be honest, I would still go with the Nvidia card.
Yeah.
Just because there's stuff that you can't give up.
Yeah, definitely.
I need CUDA and I need GeForce Experience.
I need my cores, bro. I need my cores.
The RTX boy,
RTX
flexing.
cores. Yeah, but for people that have like they're on a budget and they don't mind losing those and they just want it for gaming,
It's perfectly serviceable.
I think a full Ryzen rig would help.
Yeah,
And the thing is,
it's good.
AMD is fighting two giants,
Mhm.
which is
Yeah.
insane.
Somehow, yeah, and it seems to be working out,
They're catching up.
especially on the CPU side of things.
Yeah, definitely. They already won the console side, so they're fine
Yeah,
with
I mean
that.
they did.
So
I can't imagine like,
Mhm.
because when Ryzen first released,
Yeah,
it was already amazing
I know.
for how good it is, and then Ryzen 2 came out, and everyone was like, it's a good improvement.
Yeah,
And then Ryzen 3 came out, and,
And it
everyone's
was
like, this
like-
is a huge improvement. And it's incredible, and like we don't know how they can even get any much better than this.
so
So I'm very excited for Ryzen 4.
there are improvements, but I don't think it's as big as the 27 to the 37. So there's only about the
Because 27 to 37 was very big.
27 to 37 was huge. Okay,
Yeah.
but for
I mean, the price difference was also a bit,
it wasn't even that much actually, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
like just
pretty good.
just get the 3700. So the performance difference between the 37 and the 4000 series is not as much as you think. It's only a minimum of 10%.
That's decent, I guess.
So I would say it's not bad, but we have to see how much
It's not as big, yeah.
Yeah. So if they price it reasonably for that 10%, damn.
You know what? If they price it
good.
the same, I think everyone will go nuts.
Dude, if they price the same, who's gonna sell the 3700?
You can't. Then all the retailers would lower the price of the 3700. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Why do you think the 2700 was so cheap when I bought it? It's because the 3700 just came out.
Yo, that's big brain time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually like, oh, thank God the new one's released so I can buy the old one.
So I think there was a graph somewhere about the new
GPU?
the new GPUs, yeah. So the new GPUs, they're just right behind the 2080. It beat every single thing.
So that's good, because the thing about AMD cards, right, is that they've always made cards, but they've never made it to compete with the Nvidia high-end. I'm sorry. The Nvidia has always kept the high-end GPU market, because when last time when they had their RX like 480, 580, 570 cards, right, those will always compete with something like, the 1060 or the 1070 maybe. But they never had a card that was amazing. Like even their Vega 64, it could compete with the 1080 maybe. But the thing about it is that it was more expensive and it didn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
So that's why Nvidia always dominated the high-end market.
Yeah.
So as long as they can make something that can compete with a high-end, and now that there's the whole ray tracing technology, if they're making an ray tracing card that can compete with the Nvidia in terms of price point and performance, then it would be better competition, because they've always lost that fight.
Okay. Yeah, definitely they will lose that fight, because I don't see them doing well in the high-end market. But I just looked it up and I found the benchmark which I'm supposed to say about today. Let me bring it up here. Okay, so oh boy, this is insane. So it beat every single TI series. Especially the 2080 Ti. Yeah.
Oh, it beat the 2080 Ti?
2080, it had a higher score for the benchmark than the 2080 Ti with and this is on the HTC VR. The VR headset. So
it's only a one-time comparison. It's not really fair, but I get it.
So, but the thing is, we don't know what I don't know what CPU they're using. They could be using the new 4000 series, which made it appear much stronger than the rest, because the rest were like i9s, i8, i7s. I mean, my God. Yeah. So I'm not sure how well this new high end AMD is gonna work, but if that benchmark is true, then shit, that is huge.
It's pretty good. It'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
I still can't see them winning this fight. Because AMD GPUs don't have the software optimization.
Yeah.
They
may win in hardware, but the thing is, when people already have like GeForce experience and all these things set up, I don't think they want to change.
And the reason why Ryzen now has good optimization is because it blew up within its first year. In fact, when it first launched, it was not that great because of poor optimization, even though it performed very well in terms of benchmarks. But then 1 year later, it was amazing. It was competing with Intel for a lower price point. And everyone loves it. So for them to win this fight, they need to get the companies that make the softwares or whatever to support AMD cards.
Yeah.
But to do that, they need to have an explosion in popularity, which I don't think is going to happen.
Yeah, I doubt so. They'll probably be like, why you should get an AMD GPU when you're poor or something. Yeah, but I think I just can't wait for the 4000 series.
Yeah, that's what I think everyone's excited for, the CPUs.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have a huge upgrade.
I'll consider upgrading. I might not upgrade actually. I quite like my 2700, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool. If I do upgrade, then I'll probably upgrade my cooler as well. I think we're using the same cooler, right?
Yeah, closed loop, right?
Yeah, closed loop.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Damn.
All right, this news I actually don't know anything about. I think you should probably.
Oh yeah. So recently, Pepe Hands,
Pepe Hands,
the Riot Games Korea chief just passed away. So it's really
liver
cancer
cancer.
Because this guy has been there from the start. So he just started in like 2014. So I'm just gonna read it out here. So he joined Riot Korea in 2014 after his tenure at CJ I don't know what that means, under their global marketing team. In 2015, he was in charge of Riot's publishing team, was appointed as the CEO of Korea on January 1st of 2019, where he oversaw the review of Riot's newest game titles and LoL esports.
So he was CEO for a year.
Yeah, so the sad part was he was battling liver cancer for the majority of last year, yet carried on with his responsibilities with Riot until the end of 2019. Riot has announced that Park has passed away due to health issues and nothing else in relation to his position has been decided. Okay. So this has been by I think it's by Korea, Invent Global. They published this article. Korea. Yeah, so I just read this out.
Nice.
Yeah, so feels bad, man.
Big F in chat.
Hey, at least he saw what the hell they were making, man. Like, I want to know what they're making.
Damn, so he was CEO for the entire year, but he was also having cancer the entire year.
Hey, but he was CEO for their 10-year anniversary, okay? That is great.
Yeah.
That is...
Well, Big F, hopefully his family is taking it well, and hopefully Riot gets a replacement if they can soon enough, because they probably have to. Yeah,
they probably have to. Speaking of Riot content.
Yes.
Yeah, boy, the
new season.
The new season and the new League Wars cinematic. Wow.
So, I watched this maybe a day after it was released. I gotta say, it feels very... It looks amazing, obviously, as it always does. But it feels very uninspired.
Oh, okay. So, a lot of people say this, okay?
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna be a fanboy here and try to defend it as best as I can.
Oh my god, this guy.
Okay, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. But what I've heard from the people on Reddit, they were like, they were saying it's not meant to give the oomph that Awaken...
What kind of nonsense is that?
The oomph Awaken did last year. Because now they're more inclined on storytelling. Because if you did not know, I think you do know. Recently, on their 10-year anniversary, they released a lot of new stuff, very story-related to the League universe. Right?
The lore.
Yeah, the lore. Lots of lore. So, whatever happened in this cinematic is canon.
Yeah, but how many League players really care about the lore?
Surprisingly, a lot.
Really? I don't know.
Actually, everyone I know that played League, they know which character is from what race, what country.
Jesus.
I mean, we've all been playing this since secondary school.
I'll tell you right now, when I play Tekken 7, I haven't played the story mode.
Look at this dude.
It's trash.
I remember you gave me a summary of that. Some family problems. I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's no good. It's no good. I don't even try.
It was so well. But the thing is, League has so much content, and their world is so big.
It is.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
They can just poop out some guy this guy came from the stars. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll believe it.
Write some random ass character.
Yeah, they did. There's this guy called Aurelian Sol. He was basically like a god. So he got debated by some humans, and now he's chained. And now he's a freaking champion in League. Hell yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Okay, so the main thing I noticed is I don't know how old Lux is supposed to be. I think they mentioned the age, right? She's 20 something.
Yeah.
Lux age. She's 27. Okay. She looks like she's fucking 14 in that cinematic. Does she not? She looks like a kid.
I don't think so. I think she looks like early 20s.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think she looks like a kid.
Man, I think you have like weird stuff, dude.
What the?
know.
What do you mean? I don't know. I feel like they just de-aged her like a lot. Like I look at her other skins and whatnot, I'm like, yeah, she looks like she could be that age. And this one, she looks like a fucking. She looks like she's in secondary school.
Wait. No, she's not 7. She's not 27.
She's not 27, is it not?
She's 19, bro.
Oh, she's 19?
What the frick? She's your age. Hey, you got a chance.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, gotta get lost.
Wait, what? So
okay.
her in-game age is 17.
What? I'm so confused.
Wait. Oh, okay, it's 19. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the weird thing is that now that you tell me she's 19,
Yeah.
all her other skins make her look like she's 25.
I don't know. She is a mage.
Maybe the mage thing helps. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really like the part where she throws her ulti in the sky and calls out Galio, because that was a very good. That stuck to their story, because Galio awakens when there's large amounts of magic. So that's how she summoned him, and that was pretty cool. I really like that part. Yeah.
I don't know. Even though it looks amazing,
Uh-huh.
I just don't think it's not something that I feel, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Kaiser
fine.
looked pretty cool.
Oh, dude. Damn. That was... I got some Alita vibes there. She looks like Alita for some reason. With small
Okay,
eyes.
so when her helmet came off, I got a lot of Black Panther vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Does it
yeah.
not look like the same effect when the helmet comes off?
It is the same effect. I mean,
It's the exact same effect.
literally, like, who's this? Star-Lord, like, all of them have the same effect. What do you mean?
Then when the
I mean,
Marvel
better than-
universe influences League 2,
Yeah, it won't be Riot Games anymore. It'll be Riot Studios, bro.
soon Disney is gonna buy up Riot and then they're gonna put
I
Mickey
think
Mouse in
they-
League of Legends.
I don't know. I think it's impossible for them to buy Riot.
No,
because
I don't
Riot
think
is
it's
under-
possible either.
Riot is under Tencent right now.
I don't
Tencent is
think
a
it's
Chinese company that owns like basically every big game out there.
possible. And the Chinese don't want to give up their stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't know why they allowed. I mean, I guess it's fine because Riot has comics made by Marvel for them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I think
It's like
one
Star
of
Wars,
it-
I guess, right?
I think it was Ash.
Because Star Wars comics are also by Marvel.
I mean, that's fine because it's by Disney, but
Disney, yeah.
But this is not by Disney. Yeah, look. So if you go look up the League of Legends Ash comic, there'll be a Marvel logo on the top left,
I
which
see.
is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't have-
mean, if
Yeah?
Disney ever does buy up Riot, I just want Mickey Mouse in the game.
Oh, let's just hope they don't do the same treatment to like what they did to Star Wars.
Oh,
Well,
why you gotta remind me? Because we gotta get to
Segue.
that topic.
segue. Rise of
Dude, that's such a
Skywalker.
smooth segue, yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So we gotta talk Star Wars now, and
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to absolutely decimate this right now.
Sorry,
So there's two things we're gonna talk about. There's one
Alright.
good thing and one bad thing.
Mhm.
We'll first start with the latest installment to the Star Wars sequel trilogy, The Rise of
Mandalorian.
Skywalker.
No, okay, feels bad.
Okay, I know you enjoyed this on your first sitting.
Yeah.
Did you watch it again?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Eh.
So I watched the first sitting with you, right?
Yeah.
And I think you already knew by then, but I walked out of the cinema very confused, very muddled, and I didn't know how to feel about the
Okay,
movie.
to be honest, I felt the same way, but I was so biased to it. I just felt happy.
You were very biased. You were like, you know what? It's Star Wars. I can enjoy it and watch it and not think about the plot.
Okay.
So I was meant to rewatch it a few days later, but I got
Yeah.
very sick, so I didn't. So I haven't rewatched it, and I
feels
don't
bad.
want to because I don't want to give Disney any more money.
Oh, big F.
Because the more I think about this movie,
Okay.
the more it hurts me because I like a lot of the characters. I like most of
Same.
them. I think they're very well cast.
Yeah.
I think they're very well acted. Daisy really had a bit of wooden acting in the first one, but I think she got over it. But
Yeah.
I thought she was. I thought everyone is amazing.
My God, poor Rose. One
Okay,
minute
look,
of
I don't
screen
really
time.
care about that character.
No, but still.
On the topic of Rose, like I find it so ironic that everyone's like justice for Rose, but like you are the same people that bullied her off the internet.
Yeah, I know, right?
The actress, like
She was
poor
fine
actress,
with the 1 minute too, so
she was fine with it. I mean, if she's cool with it, it's cool.
yeah.
I think people just look. I did like Rose's character in The Last Jedi. I fell in the camp of people who really hated that character, but I didn't mind. I mean, if you bully the actress off the internet, that's fucked up, man.
And they did the same for Jar Jar, so like they bullied the they harassed the actor till he wanted to commit suicide.
That sucks because it's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's the writing.
It's not their fault at all.
So, The Last Jedi split the fan base apart, right? Half of the people who watched it really liked it,
Yeah.
and half of the people hate it. And I feel like there's no in between for The Last Jedi.
Mhm.
I haven't seen anybody that's like, it's okay. It's either you really like it or you really hate it.
Yeah.
And I fall under the camp of people who really, really like it.
Yeah,
what about
because
you?
I don't know.
You
After
know-
I watched Rise of Skywalker, I'm like, they just threw everything what Last Jedi did.
Yes, and that's why I hate it so much because I actually quite like the changes they made in Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, the people who even didn't like The Last Jedi also hate Rise of Skywalker for the same reason. Because they just effectively retcon the stuff previously.
Yeah.
And when they try so hard to fix these issues, it comes across as just pandering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's... And
continue.
the movie feels very rushed, is basically what I'm
Mhm.
saying. They tried so hard to change so many things in such a short amount of time. They basically fired the last director and then they got in J.J. Abrams and they gave him 5 minutes to change the script and they gave him 5 minutes to do all the sets and whatnot, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay, Rey, kiss Kylo Ren, you know? Like, that might not even be his fault because I heard that he actually didn't like that.
Yeah. My God. Raylo, dude.
I fucking hate it. I hate it so much.
Why?
The stands.
Yeah.
So bad.
Gosh.
Yeah.
But honestly, Last Jedi, I think, I don't know, man. It's very hard.
It's very hard, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how
it's
I
a
felt
very-
on my first sitting.
Because I like how Rian Johnson was experimenting with it. He didn't.
And I like the changes too.
He didn't stick to the
The formula.
He didn't stick to the formula. But there was only one part which I didn't like, which was him making Luke the bad guy.
Well, I didn't really make... Okay, I mean... Okay,
I
I actually quite like that. And I'll tell you why. Because the Luke is always portrayed, even in the comics, right, to be this perfect Jedi that's super powerful.
Yeah.
I want him to have that moment of vulnerability.
Yeah.
That one moment of doubt. And in that moment when he ignited his lightsaber about to kill Kylo Ren, right? He stopped and he regretted it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But because he already started it, it caused all the issues to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that because it shows that he's still human. He's not a
Mhm.
perfect Jedi. In that one short moment of doubt, he caused all these issues to happen, which is why I'm okay with him going to exile because he feels he's responsible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
When he was there, right? I just felt like, in my opinion, he could have been treated better.
Right.
Because first of all, Mark Hamill has
Mhm.
grown up as Luke Skywalker, so he loves the character.
He
I even
does.
heard that he broke down on set. So yeah, which was
Mhm.
pretty sad. I felt like it was a good way to put his character into, but at
Mhm.
least I felt like more justice has to be done to to whatever Last Jedi
Yeah.
has done. Because I really don't mind him. Like what you said, I kind of agree with the part where he really needs to feel human.
Right.
Okay, so I was like doing those inverted commas with my fingers.
Human.
Yeah, so I felt like he definitely needed that point where that breaking point in his point of life,
Mhm.
and that was the part. But he made him so depressed, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
they did make him very
he
depressed.
made him so depressed. I was very sad.
He just
And-
threw away that lightsaber, dude.
Yeah, he threw away his lightsaber. I was so sad, you know. and then Ray had to like go and pick it up and shit. Oh my god.
We had to run after the lightsabers, like, God damn it.
Like, seriously? I took one whole movie to bring this to you.
Yeah. So the stuff that I hate that they retconned about The Last Jedi was the main thing I liked about The Last Jedi is because I hate the whole destiny formula. Like everyone in Star Wars is destined to be something or they have a purpose. I like that Rey was a nobody, right? They said her parents were just whoever in The Last Jedi, and I really like that. And then in Rise of Skywalker, they made her a Palpatine. They were like, oh, it was just a debate. They wanted to be nobody, but it's
Wait, can I ask something? Because when she said she wanted, you wanted it to be a nobody, right? Correct.
Her parents wanted to be nobody. They didn't want to be associated with Palpatine.
Yeah. The parents wanted to be nobody. But the thing is, I wonder if it's planned from the start. Did Rian Johnson know about this?
No, I highly doubt it. I don't think so.
If he did, then
it makes no sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Really?
I don't think so. I'm very sure this was rewritten.
Oh, okay. Because if for some reason Rian Johnson knew that that Rey was a Palpatine, then I would have another reason as to why Luke didn't want to train her.
I don't think he would have known that though. Luke.
He's a grandmaster, dude.
He is maybe, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
we have to see from the comics.
Yeah.
So, because
I really think this was a retcon.
And
if
it's a retcon, then
I hate that they brought Palpatine back. I hate it so much.
Yeah. Kind of defeats the purpose of the...
Exactly. You have all this character build up for all these new characters, and then you bring in some random ass villain from the last time that half the people watching right now probably don't even know. Probably won't even know who he is, and you make no effort to develop Palpatine. If you were gonna make Palpatine the villain, I know they rewrote this, right?
Wait, I just realized. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
They did bring in Palpatine in Battlefront. I remember that they brought in Palpatine as in Battlefront 2, like the one EA released. There was this like red guy, and then there was like this helmet, and then it was just a projection of a hologram.
I think I saw that.
And that is Palpatine. It's just that no one knew until now.
Right.
Because now they confirmed that he's alive, now dead for sure. That the guy is definitely Palpatine. So I think that was a slight Easter egg, but then again, it's not enough.
Right. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah,
not close.
I think it's absurd that they made him the villain.
Yeah.
You shouldn't bring in a character that hasn't had time to shine into the ending movie.
Yeah. I was fine with Snoke.
I was also fine with Snoke. I'm glad they killed him, to be honest. It was really funny.
I was ready for him to be a clone, dude. I was so sure he was a clone of himself. Okay, I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was just a clone, like clone.
Just a Palpatine's puppet or whatever.
Yeah, just Palpatine's puppet.
I don't know.
Man, feels bad.
So they introduced force healing in this one.
Yeah.
Which we also see in The Mandalorian, which we'll get to later.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty cool. It's a good natural progression of the force. It's one of the things I actually like.
Yeah.
About this movie because I don't like a lot.
It's fine. I mean, it's the first time I've seen what's this? Force lightning as well, done properly in CGI. So,
because the last ones look bad.
yeah.
Watching the prequels again, the force lightning does not look good.
I know, right? Dude, to be honest, I watched the prequels about like 4 times now.
What?
I watched most recently I watched all the episodes up to episode 8 right before Rise of Skywalker.
I can't bring myself to watch Attack of the Clones. I think I can't. That movie is so bad.
Oh my god.
I think Attack of the Clones is worse than Phantom Menace.
Dude, to be honest,
Don't tell me it's not that bad. I'm gonna slap you.
With all the memes I've seen, I think it's not that bad.
You are
I've
insane.
seen so many memes about prequels, sequels. It's so insane that I treat the first 6 episodes as comedy.
Oh my.
Like
So stupid.
oh god.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I'm watching it wrongly.
Yeah, I think you definitely are watching it wrongly.
Treating it as comedy, dude.
What do you think of the lightsaber fights in Rise of Skywalker?
I really like the one on the Crash Death Star.
I like that one too, actually. I think it's not bad.
I think it's the best one I've seen in the entire sequel trilogy.
Really?
To me, I think it's the best one.
See, I actually quite like the one in Force Awakens, actually.
Oh, when she was clumsy? Like
when she was clumsy. I actually quite liked that scene. I thought it was good.
I see.
And the tag team with... I mean, it's not a lightsaber fight, but the tag team with Rey and Kylo in Last Jedi is probably my favorite fight scene of the entire sequel trilogy.
Oh, the throne room scene.
Yeah, the throne room, yeah.
And then they get destroyed by the stupid hyperdrive ram.
I still think that makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you could do that, why didn't you do that?
Why
like from the first 6 episodes, am I
Why
right?
didn't you do that ever before? Like,
Yeah, so
anyone's ever done that? I don't know.
That created a really big plot hole.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't really cause enough backlash, but you know,
No.
it's fine.
It's a minor thing. I can forget it because I actually like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, that hyperdrive ram was, I think, is one of the most memorable scenes I ever have in
Because
Star
it goes
Wars.
quiet. It's dead silent.
It is what space should be.
They just made it dead silent, and I was like, "What? Did the speaker stop working?"
My jaw dropped. I was like,
Yeah, it was quite insane. I think it makes it more memorable because it has no sound than if it was just a big explosion.
it was the only scene with no sound.
Yeah,
But it had to be freaking at like Holdo, right?
That's how it would sound like if you were watching it from another spaceship.
Yeah. Why couldn't it be like freaking General Akbar, right?
I think so.
God damn it. It had to be that woman.
I actually like her character too.
I prefer Akbar to, yeah.
Okay.
But that would put off some offensive memes. So, you know what? Maybe not.
Okay, getting back to Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, rise.
I think it just felt very confused. It didn't know what its plot should be. It didn't know what its characters should do. Why are there horses in space? And why do all of the Star Destroyers have fucking Death Star guns?
You mean why do Star Destroyers actually live up to
Sorry,
their
not
name
Star
now?
Destroyers. It is a Star Destroyer, right?
Yeah, they call it Exegol TARS because they are in Exegol Lamau. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so torn because some people who watch this think that it's a good conclusion to the saga. I don't think so at all.
I think those people that think it's a good conclusion are those people that has not really delved deep or delved enough into the Star Wars lore to actually know what the hell is going on.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
so
maybe they've seen the sequel trilogy and they're like, yeah, it's a decent enough ending. But when you go into the lore, this doesn't make sense on so many levels.
Yeah, it's like Grey got some family issues, bro. Like, come on.
Also, how did that Death Star even crash onto that planet? That shit blew up. Watching Return of the Jedi again, that shit exploded into
Was
pieces.
it Return of the Jedi or was it?
That's Death Star 2, right? I'm pretty sure that's Death Star 2. Because it was the throne room. The throne room is where it happened, so it's Death Star 2.
I saw the throne room. So what I assume is that even though it exploded, there was only like a small piece of it there. So they were in the same system where they were doing the Battle of Yavin 4. So it was the same system. So I understand that why it crashed there. Because that planet, I don't know what the planet name is, but that was one of the moon, if I'm not wrong, and it crashed there.
Wait, that's not Battle of Yavin, that's Battle of Endor.
Oh, Battle of Endor.
Battle of Yavin is the first one.
Yeah, the first one. Whoops.
Yeah. So
Wait, Endor is in Yavin? Lol.
Wait, is it?
Where is Endor? I think it's in.
I don't
It
think
has
they're in
to-
the same system. No, I don't think they are.
It is
Because Yavin 4
in
is...
California.
Oh, okay, yes, indeed. Yeah,
Endor system, yeah.
You know, I'm so amazed they got Harrison Ford back. I am beyond amazed.
Is it just me, or I really like what they did with Han Solo and Kylo Ren?
I don't like it. I thought it was too fast of a redemption. I don't know.
Maybe it was too fast.
Also, you bloody idiot! Don't throw away the lightsaber. It could be useful.
Yeah, what the frick?
Look,
Can you
man.
combine kyber crystals? That would be awesome, man.
You know, like what an idiot! Why would you throw the lightsaber away?
Yeah, now someone's gonna find it.
You know, even when Sith turn back to Jedi, right? They don't throw away their lightsaber immediately. They could use it for a fight.
Yeah, they
Dumbass.
swap the lightsaber out. They swap the crystal.
The kyber
out.
crystal out, yeah.
Yeah. So if for those people watching don't know what kyber crystals are, it's basically those. It's
what
basically
powers the
gives-
lightsaber.
Yeah, it's what powers the lightsaber.
And it's also what gives it its color.
Fun fact, freaking what's this? The Starkiller base was actually a holy planet to the Jedi because that was where they found kyber crystals.
And the kyber crystals power the bases.
Yeah, the kyber crystal. That's why it was so freaking powerful.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I you freaking got his ass kicked by the Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
Do you like the whole force transfer mind thing? Weird.
Yeah,
I
don't
actually
know what
like
that
it.
is.
You know what? I'm okay with it. I thought about it and I'm like, I'm okay with that.
But the thing is, that's fine because they developed that from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
that's
I was-
good because
I was
it's
absolutely fine
it's a natural progression.
Yeah. Alert.
Unlike a lot of other things, you know.
Yeah, like other things.
Yeah. Oh,
Pelp.
I hate it. I hated the kiss scene so much.
Oh my god, why? That was so unnecessary.
Why? Also,
was-
I think it would have been fine.
Wait, hold up.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Alright, my laptop was about to die. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, continue. Sorry.
Sorry. I just think like I think it would have been cool if Rey died, and then Ben went on to be a good Jedi.
Oh, dude. Yeah, and then I was like, dude, that makes more sense because he is the last Skywalker.
And then they ended up, he force heals Rey, and then she dies, and then she kisses. My brain.
You know, if Rey died, they would have pulled off the Rogue One.
I think there was no romantic feeling at all.
It
Like,
was-
did you feel like they ever had a chance of a romance? I never felt that.
It was Finn and Rey.
I
just-
wouldn't buy that. But
I felt, to me personally, I think they had a better chance than what the hell Rey
that's
had.
true. But the thing is, I feel like you can do without a romance. Why does
Yeah,
every
you
story
could.
have to have a romance?
Yeah, you don't have to.
They just threw that in out of nowhere, and I hated it so much.
Because I don't know why is it with this like romance underlying plot. Like it's not necessary. You can have it, but it's a risk because
is.
there's more stuff to write about.
Yeah, it's just I hated that scene.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
understand.
universally. Actually, no. There's a lot of Raylo stands, right?
Yeah, like where the hell do those stands come from?
Yeah, where do they come from? I don't understand
Why?
it.
No, and why? Who the hell? I rather see like Finn and Poe, bro.
Okay, look, Singapore's gonna ban that.
Hey, they already took out the scene, you know.
Yeah.
The scene we saw. Okay? We were lucky to see that.
Opening day, boys.
Yeah, opening day.
Yeah, I don't. I would rate this movie like a 4 out of 10.
I would rate it like, I don't know, slightly higher because I'm biased.
You definitely liked it way more than I did.
Yeah,
Because I hated it.
I rate it for 6 because I
6.
watched the first time I watched it.
Let's rate the sequel trilogy. What do you think of Force Awakens?
Sequel,
I'll give it like a 7.5.
bro.
Yeah.
Same, dude. I have the same rating as you.
What do you
Force
give The
Awakens-
Last Jedi? I'll give it an 8.
Last Jedi, I'll give it
I'll give
same
it
rating as Force Awakens.
7.5.
Because-
Right.
Yeah, because my reason for it is the only thing I had an issue with it was what's this? Just Luke being freaking impressed. Like that's
The only issue I had with it was fucking the time wasted on that stupid casino planet with Finn and Rose.
oh my god.
That is the worst part of the movie, and it had no payoff.
Yeah, because of the if that was there, and then that would make more sense for Rose's screen time in Rise of Skywalker. But dude, come on.
They spent all that time developing Rose too on that stupid planet scene.
Yeah, only to throw it away.
Only to throw it away. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wanted to see more of her. Like honestly, because I was like wondering where's Rose.
I just Rise of Skywalker makes me mad.
Rise of Skywalker, I'll give it a 6.
I'll give
Sadly.
it a 4. Unfortunately,
I would first.
I don't dislike it as much as Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace. I'll give Phantom Menace 2, and I'll give Attack of the Clones 1.
Phantom Menace 2, dude. Wow, you butchered that. Oh
I hate
my
Attack of the
God.
Clones so much.
Oh my goodness.
And the thing
But-
is about I didn't think we would get a movie worse than any of the prequels, but Revenge of the Sith was better than this.
I think Revenge of the Sith. Actually, no. Revenge of the Sith.
You
is
like
the
Revenge of
highest-
the Sith though, right?
Is the highest rated one in my list.
Really?
Yeah.
You
honestly.
are nuts.
Dude.
Look, I like it enough, but I
No,
don't.
you don't understand someone who hates sand, bro. Okay, I felt that. I watched the movie. I was having like a 1-to-1 connection with like Anakin.
Shut up.
Dude,
No.
but dumbass, he had to jump when he was on a low ground. Dumb shit.
What a dumbass, dude.
Freaking Obi-Wan
Idiot.
was way more trained for his dumbass.
You underestimate my power.
Don't do it, Anakin. Wah!
I hate you. Yeah.
Dude, man,
What a bad
What a-
movie. Actually,
what a
no, it's not that bad.
what a dumb shit. What a good character.
Anakin is the worst written character in the whole trilogy. All right.
I think his redemption arc was way better than any of the sequels.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it for.
I
I hated the movie. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right.
That's me.
Moving on. Finally, some good news.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Peace.
shit! After ripping on Rise of Skywalker, I'm so I'm sorry. I'm so mad. I get mad every time I think about it. But we're finally getting to something
My
good.
God.
Talking about the Mandalorian. So, do you finish the show?
No, I have not watched the last.
You haven't watched the last episode? Oh my god!
Yeah, I didn't have time. I'll probably watch it later before I go and sleep. I'll tell you about it.
It's really good. It's my favorite episode.
Episode 8?
Yeah, it's my favorite episode.
Damn.
So this is a very I don't think I've heard of a TV show with as high of a budget this has.
Bruh, no TV show ever has.
I don't think I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
120 million ish. I think is estimated for an 8-episode season. 8. Most shows have like a 20-episode season or like a 10-episode season. This is 8 and has a budget that high.
I know, right? And the thing is, it looks like a goddamn movie.
It does. You look at this movie and it looks exactly like how you would watch a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that's why.
There's no difference.
Why?
It looks incredible. The production value really shows.
Like, if this is if this is the Mandalorian standard,
Yeah.
then Marvel has to buck up like with their shows.
I'm pretty if this is how the Disney Plus TV series are gonna be, I'm quite confident for the Marvel ones now. Like,
Yeah.
I-
And the thing is,
seems pretty good.
and the thing is, in my opinion, since Disney Plus is more exclusive to their own shows, I think they'll have more, like, in my opinion, they'll have more, like, subs than Netflix.
Right.
Because Netflix
does everything.
Yeah, Netflix does everything. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But
Disney
if
Plus
you
is all the
really
Disney
want-
classics that people want, and then they have
Yeah.
all this exciting stuff.
Yeah, you got like you got Loki's animated series.
That's a problem though, is that because now that a lot of people got Disney Plus because of the Mandalorian. Actually, a huge amount of people got it.
Yeah, I honestly I was ready to subscribe to Disney,
but it's not available.
Sadly, yeah, yeah. But when it does come out,
I want to get it too.
Yeah, I want to get it too.
I want to watch it in full resolution.
Dude, I wish.
But the problem is that there's nothing to blow over until Mandalorian season 2. Because the Marvel stuff is coming like next year.
I thought this year?
No. I think it's 2021.
What's this? Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Is it this year? I think it's next year, right?
I'm not sure.
I have no clue.
I know Eternals is coming out this year.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, Mandalorian season 2 is coming out at the end of this year, which is such a long wait. But I think it'll be worth it. I think. I really like this show. I think the writing is really good for the most part. I have a few exceptions to that. I think the visuals look incredible.
Oh shit, dude.
I like all of the core characters, I think. Especially the Mandalorian himself. I think it's amazing what they've done for a character that you can't see his face. So you can't really relate to him. But the movement acting and the voice acting combined is so good that you can really feel for the character even if you can't see his face.
I know, right? Is the slight head movement.
Yeah, the slight head movement or the shift in tone in the voice.
I know.
It's so good.
When he looks at Baby Yoda, I'm like, holy shit, why can I tell that he cares for him?
Yeah, it's really good. The performances by whoever the stunt double is and whoever Pedro Pascal does the voice.
Yeah.
It's really good. And
This is the way.
This is the way. I have spoken. Dude, every line in this goddamn show is a goddamn meme now.
Have you seen their subreddit?
Yeah, I've seen the subreddit. There's so many goddamn memes.
It's like one person say this is the way, and another 50 comments.
Yeah, everyone else is replying this is the way.
I'm like, and then it's like, then the last one is just like, I have spoken.
It's every line in this show is iconic, to be honest.
I know, right? You might want to put like I don't know, like a spoiler tag or something. If it matters lah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, I'll probably put it. But
so what's your most favorite part of the entire series?
Of the entire series, my favorite scene? Ooh.
Or just favorite scene, favorite part.
Wow, it's hard to say.
Because everything looks good.
Everything is really good. I think my favorite scene is from the final episode, which I can't tell you about. Which is so annoying because it's really good.
It's fine. Then I'll just tell you my favorite scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy. The Jawa sequence.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. I don't know why you like Jawas so much.
So I asked you yesterday, Jawas or Tuskens? You said Tuskens. And I said Jawas. Okay. First of all, Jawas are cute.
Look, Tuskens made that cool sound. You know?
Do they really?
They do. They make that sound. They're like sometimes.
I'm gonna be honest here. The last time I've heard a Tusken sound was in Lego Star Wars.
You know what? I think me too. I think the last time I haven't seen A New Hope in a long time. So I think you're right.
God.
Dude.
Bro.
So funny.
Jawas, man. They're so annoying.
I love how like the whole bunch of them just raise their gun towards Mando immediately. Pew pew!
Oh my god.
All they wanted was a weird furry hairy egg.
Yeah.
And they don't even cook it, they just fucking crack it open and they drink it.
They wanted so basically they stole his shit.
His parts. Mando's shit.
And then they like want something to trade off with his ship parts for this weird looking egg where Baby Yoda had to do like some weird force.
It was like guarded by a giant rhino, and then they just wanted the rhino's egg.
Yeah.
To eat.
Yeah. And it was no dialogue in there. Like,
I was so confused.
Yeah, I was like,
he got the egg, and I was like, "What? That's what they wanted." And then the big rhino comes out. I'm like, this is
I thought the egg was like some high tech egg.
No,
You
they
know,
just
Star Wars,
crack it open right away.
yeah, the thing is, the Star Wars universe is so broad. There's so many weird stuff.
It's so weird. I liked it though.
They have tech from the 80s, 70s,
But they're supposed to be super advanced.
but so they have like these weird looking like microphones. When I'm pretty sure in the future you're gonna have
You don't have
like
earpieces, man? Come on.
yeah, it's just gonna be like inbuilt on your helmet.
Yeah.
They'll all be wearing
And his
like,
visor looks so fucking old too. Like when
yeah,
he's
yeah,
looking through that
the
shit.
binoculars.
Dude, it looks like it's fucking 240p. How do you see anything?
Yeah, I mean that's what stands out because Star Wars is meant to be a retro sci-fi space opera.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
I think the good thing about The Mandalorian is that it actually feels like one.
yeah, it does.
The sequel trilogy does not. I don't think it captures that.
Yeah,
And I think it's even further boosted by the music. The score is really good.
mm-hmm.
And I told you why. It's because everyone who's done Star Wars music that's not John Williams at this point has always tried to make it sound like John Williams' music.
Yep.
Everyone who's done it, they always try to do the typical Star Wars giant opera, whatnot.
I agree.
This is so different.
This is just start off with drums.
Yeah, it has an eerie feel at the start, and then the xylophone and the triangles or whatever comes in, and you get that sense of like the momentum is starting, and then towards the end you get the sense of adventure.
Yeah, that's why.
And the score is incredible. I really think it's amazing. I've had it on loop on Spotify for quite a while. It's like it's so good.
I think it's great.
It's amazing.
I think the score is awesome.
Yeah, the score is incredible, and because it's not trying to be anything else Star Wars is, it's very unique, which is why I love it so much. And if this is the direction that Disney is headed right now, with hopefully with amazing talent like Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, or whatever, this is what I want to see. You know.
Well, you're in luck because the person who doesn't follow formulas will be in charge of the next 3 movies for Star Wars.
I hope so.
It was confirmed already, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
I see.
So Rian Johnson will be taking the next 3 movies. And you know what? I'm fine with it because it's
totally
fine. It's one guy, not 2 guys. Like, you know.
Yeah, I think it's it's good to have someone who has a creative vision, and you give them the freedom to execute it.
Yeah. It's either J.J. Abrams, all 3, or Rian Johnson, all 3.
Yeah.
No in between.
If you have multiple people, it's gonna have creative differences.
Yeah, that's the problem, and that's where Rise of Skywalker came in.
Yeah. Because they basically just tried to undo what Rian Johnson did, which created more issues in turn.
Yeah. So back to The Mandalorian. Wow.
Okay, so the only issue I really have with the show, one is a minor one. I feel like you can really tell when Baby Yoda is fully CG'd or when he's a puppet.
Yeah.
I think you can really tell. That's the only time the CGI breaks down.
I can tell.
Like when
I didn't really mind it.
When he's walking out of the ship, you can easily tell that's full CG. The puppet can't do that. And then when he's being carried, it's obvious he's a puppet because he looks like one. But that's a minor thing. I don't think it bothered anyone, and it didn't bother me. He's still cute.
Yeah, it didn't bother me a lot. Oh yeah. Speaking about the score, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like you have this kind of space cowboy vibe?
Yeah, exactly. It exactly feels like an American cowboy serial.
Yeah. And the thing is, Mandalorian is a bounty hunter, and cowboys take bounties.
It's cowboys in space.
Yeah, holy shit! I was like, oh my god, this series is insane.
Yeah, it's actually amazing what they've done. Like the score captures the feel of it. It's unique. It has a sense of adventure and eeriness at the same time. I don't know how. I forgot the name of the composer. I saw it before, but I forgot the name. I hope they're paying him a lot because it's amazing.
I really like how Jon Favreau also is passionate about doing this Star Wars thing.
Yeah, you can tell from his tweets, from his Instagram posts, from his interviews as well. You can really tell he's really into this. He's a fan.
He really backed off from, like, he took a break from all the Marvel superhero stuff. I was just doing what I think what he
wants.
He really likes.
Yeah. And I think that's cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing. My gosh.
I think the weakest episode for me was the one.
The witch?
Wait, what's the witch?
The what?
The,
No, I
no,
was like-
sorry, the weakest episode for me
Yeah.
was either the one with the weird, the whole bounty hunter group or whatnot, or they're trying to rescue that guy out of the prison,
Uh-huh.
or what's the one? Okay, wait, I need to remember. I think that the one with the farmers is not that bad.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe that one's my least favorite. I forgot what the other one was, because there's 3 filler episodes in this. Because the first 3 episodes are story based, and the last 2 are also story based, but the 3 in between are filler.
I didn't feel like those were filler, dude.
Oh,
I felt like they were
the one with the
story.
bounty hunter, the one with the rookie bounty hunter.
Okay.
I hate that one.
Yeah,
That's the one I
yeah.
didn't like.
Oh, but why? He was such a cool dude, though.
No, I just didn't like the episode.
Oh,
I
you just
hated
didn't
the
like
weird
episode.
person handling the garage.
Oh.
I hated I didn't like the story. I think they wasted the mercenary that they were hunting for because she's a good actress.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I think it's a bit wasted. I think it was not a good episode. But yeah.
Maybe they have their own reasons in putting that part in.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was just the only episode I didn't like. I like the rest of them enough.
I also like how they put in a Clone Wars Republic gunship as Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's
ship.
pretty dope.
Yeah,
Like,
it was so
the
cool. I
Razor
was like,
Crest,
damn,
hell yeah.
I never would have thought would I've seen one of those today. CGI.
You know the opening scene,
Yeah.
when he goes for his bounty. That was such a good opening scene because it really tells
I
you that
know.
character. He goes in, he kicks everyone's ass, and then the guy's like, "Oh, thank you," and then he's like, and then the guy knows he's his bounty, and then
Yeah.
when after they're in the ship, then he just suddenly turns on the carbonite, and then he just gets frozen. That guy is sick. Mando is sick, dude.
Yeah, dude. My god. Man, he and Baby Yoda.
It's
best
actually
duo.
just a dad and son show.
Yeah. Dad and son. Wait, no. It was dad going for a bounty but fell in love with his
Well,
bounty.
yeah, exactly. Baby Yoda's adorable.
Yeah.
He's-
Oh my god, what were those called? The Imperial bars. Holy crap, those were bomb, dude. I want one
Yeah.
of those.
Dude, when Mandalorian got his full set of Beskar armor, I fucking loved it. He looks so sick.
Oh my god, he was a full he was pulling off a phasma,
He
bro.
walked in that fucking cantina and everyone was just staring at him.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm
it's
like, he looks so sick.
yeah, my god. Dude, not just that. I did not realize that there was a shit ton of currencies in the Star Wars universe. Like,
Imperial credits and whatever else he was getting offered.
there was like some freaking like those jade stuff. Like what?
I don't
the-
understand. And you can
I
get
don't
paid with
know those-
Beskar as well. It's so weird.
Yeah, the best credits. I was like, what?
Dude,
I don't mind having one of each in my house.
I want a bar of Beskar. It looks so
yeah,
cool.
I want about that too.
Whoever plays
God.
the client, the
Mhm.
Imperial client, dude, he's got a great voice.
Yeah,
He's got a very scary voice, an eerie voice.
He has this like he has like this song to his voice too. I don't know. I feel like he has this song to his voice, which is really unique. Man, the Stormtroopers too. Oh my god, they look so.
Dude, this is the first time also we see an IG droid in action.
yeah,
In live action.
dude.
It's so cool.
I know, right?
It's actually so cool.
He wanted to kill himself so bad
He
too.
wants to kill himself all the time. I want to self-destruct, please.
Oh no,
Don't self-destruct. Dude, he was kicking all of their asses.
Yeah,
And
he
you
says,
you
we
may
are
or may not be
outnumbered.
seeing IG-11 kick some ass too in the last episode.
Man, I think that was like one of the most badass droids I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
because we've only ever seen him in comics, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So seeing him in live action for the first time, and they pulled it off really well for a droid that's supposed to be just stiff and can barely like
I know,
move,
right?
but he's so sick.
Dude, he was like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. He was like shooting guns everywhere, behind the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, oh yeah, speaking of IG-11, someone replaced his guns with Nerf guns.
What?
Someone replaced IG-11's guns with Nerf guns.
Like a video?
Yeah, in the video. So it's pretty funny. I can show you the video later, but
I'll watch it
was
later for sure.
It was so weird because it's like shooting like pew, 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 no guns. Like what? This is so PG.
Yeah.
My God.
I really like the character Queel as well. I think he's really
Sadly.
yeah, it's big sad, you know. It's so saddening when he died. And the thing about it is it's a good testament to the writing because he only appears in 3 episodes. If you can feel so hard for a character, even though he was only in 3 episodes, it's good writing.
I know, right?
It's really good.
He's gonna come back.
No.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, because a lot of characters, they can be in an entire season and I can not even give a single shit about.
I know.
But, you know, if he's only in 3 episodes, and I really felt it when he died. Like when the camera panned up and you see him shot dead, I was like, oh man, this is such a good character.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot. I like Kara as well. Thought she was cool. I think for someone who is primarily a wrestler, her acting's pretty good.
Wait, she's a wrestler?
Yeah, she's WWE, I think.
Ooh,
that's why she's so big.
Yeah, no wonder.
She's huge, right? She's humongous.
Yeah, she's huge.
Like, she would crush both our skulls with one hand.
I know, right?
She looks like she could take on Mando in a fight too.
Yeah, I know.
She's actually so good. But she has to do like some more dramatic acting in the last episode. And she pulls it off really well. Like her acting is actually really good. So
I will look forward to the last episode.
She's good. Yeah.
Oh my God. I would recommend anyone who is probably like hearing this to watch Mandalorian.
I feel like you don't even need to be a Star Wars fan.
You don't need to be. That's the thing.
Because this doesn't follow the traditional story.
Yeah, it's just an origin story of some dude.
It's just a space opera.
Yeah, it's just a story.
A really good space opera.
Yeah, just guys should check it out.
Yeah,
it's such a good.
Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, I think it's quite easy to follow. And
yeah, it's very easy.
I think you'll fall in love with Baby Yoda because everyone did.
Oh my God, so cute.
So cute. It is really cute.
It is so cute.
My sister, I watched the show with my sister because she always wants to see Baby Yoda. And she's always like, God damn, I want a Baby Yoda myself.
You know how much screen time he has?
He has a lot of screen time. I mean,
it is insane.
It's crazy. I'm surprised that didn't even get leaked, before the show premiered. Because that's the kind of thing that would get leaked. But they managed to keep it under wraps. I can't wait for Baby Yoda merch to sell out immediately.
I'll buy it.
Because merch is coming out this year for Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Oh, Baby Yoda.
They intentionally didn't release merch right away. It's because they knew that if they pre-planned merch, it would get leaked.
Yeah.
So they were smart. That first episode when he pulls off the cover and then he looks at the camera, it's so cute.
Now imagine there was there was this statue of Mando. Like he's just standing there with his freaking blaster shooting off bad guys. Like it's just a statue, and then there's Baby Yoda holding on his other hand.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it would be so cute. Oh my God.
Put that in Disneyland, Disney.
Oh my God, please.
I would take a picture of that.
I would do.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a really well written show. It looks amazing. I think most of the characters are very likable, which is hard to do.
It's written by someone who has done a fair amount of Iron Man.
I'm quite surprised, they have a pretty stellar cast. Not just for the actors, but for people running as well. Jon Favreau, they got Taika Waititi. They even got Bryce Dallas Howard, who is the actress from Jurassic World. Yeah. She directed one of the episodes. Ooh. She directed the one with the farmers, which admittedly is not an amazing episode, but they got stellar people.
That was
It's quite insane, and it really
maybe they're
it really shows. I think in the production.
I think they were just I don't know, man.
It's a great show.
They could done the same. They could done the same to the series. Why did they?
Dude, the movies. We're living in a time when the Star Wars TV show is better than the movies.
Yeah.
How unbelievable is that? That's crazy. Just to think about. The fact that we have such a good TV show but such a garbage movie
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'll be honest, I like The Mandalorian more than I like The Last Jedi and more than I like Force Awakens. And I like those two movies quite a lot. I like The
I think
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian is way too good.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Some people are saying like, oh, you don't actually like the show, you just like it because Baby Yoda's really cute. I don't think so.
What? No.
I saw a tweet like that, and I'm like, that's not true because the
Yeah.
show is really very good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good.
They put that money to the visuals really well.
Yeah, it looks
Thankful
amazing.
for that.
I can't wait for season 2. I can't believe we wait
God,
so
don't tell me
long.
about season 2, man. I hate it when there's like season 2 because like I have to wait now.
Well, not only you have to wait, you have to be worried that it's as good as the first one too.
Yeah, gosh.
And you have to pray
But
that if it's bad, it doesn't devalue the first one as well.
I believe in Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni.
Same. I think they've done a stellar job.
They've done such an amazing
Yeah,
job.
it's an incredible show that everyone can watch. IMO,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll have a lot of fun. It's just a nice serial, and it's very short as well. Like the shortest episode is like half an hour, which is not long at all.
Yeah,
And
it's not like those Netflix shows where they're like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
long.
the longest episode in this season is actually the last episode, 46 minutes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, for a treat.
Yeah, it's really good. I can't stop talking about the last episode. It's so good. I wish you've seen it, but there's so much stuff I could talk about it. But yeah, the show is very short. It's very enjoyable, digestible. Don't have to be a Star Wars fan to enjoy it, and yeah, you'll have a great time watching it. If
I will.
so, yeah, that's it for The Mandalorian. I think, man, this has been such a wild ride. Talked about gaming news, and then PCs, and then we talk about a really bad Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a crazy long episode. Sorry for the delay again. It happens all the time.
We are very sorry.
I'm gonna say that 2 weeks from now we're gonna try and make another episode, but it's almost certainly gonna be late. So
let's give it 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, the past few weeks didn't really have a lot of news.
yeah, actually not really,
But
right? Yeah.
Only like the week.
Even at CES, I thought there would be more gaming news, but
Yeah, so for the second week of January, there were more news than there were 2 weeks ago.
right.
If I'm not wrong. Yeah,
We'll see if
there
there's
were more
enough news to cover, and then we'll determine whether we can do an episode or not. If it's not a lot of stuff, then we won't bother. Then we'll delay it for like a week.
Yeah.
Or we'll accidentally delay for a week and we'll use that as an excuse.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Now we'll try to get another one out.
Yeah, we'll try.
I mean, we will anyway, but
Just
it's
it's when. Yeah.
Yeah, it's when.
All right. We gotta. So thank you, Sean, again for the intro and outro music.
Thank you, Sean.
You want to plug anything? You follow Brian's Twitter. Follow my Twitter.
Yeah, man.
Follow his
what's this?
his Instagram.
My Instagram work account. You'll find all my cool 3D stuff there.
Yeah, and then
maybe I'll end up working for the next Star Wars movie.
maybe, who knows?
I,
Lucasfilm might get you.
that is my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
VFX artist right
one
there.
day. Yeah, man.
And then for me, just follow my Twitter. I don't really care about Instagram, so Twitter is where I'm at most of the time. It's my most used social media, so anything, just follow the Twitter and the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTubes if you want. And,
Subscribe to Duke KC.
all the links are in the description. They won't be in the show notes if you are listening on an audio platform. So if you want to go to the YouTubes, and then you can click the links there. But anyways, Brian, what's your Twitter at?
I think my Instagram is better because I post my work.
Okay, what's your Instagram? Spell it out.
Instagram .com/_ARIEYSE.
And then for me, I'm on Twitter at DukeKC_. DUKEKC_. But yeah.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for listening again.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye. See you next episode.
See you on next podcast.